Would you talk to the Indians?
Right there!
Well, I guess not. Listen, we see you later.
The lobby is here in this fine building as we speak. Lobbies here represent Pfizer Pharmaceuticals, State Farm, AT&T, oh my gosh, Walmart, one of the biggest rat retailers in the world, all corporations and ALEC's corporate board. Wisconsin-based activists may also be interested to know that lobbyists at Capital Consultants in this building also work for the American Transmission Company and the National Mining Association. Surprise, surprise. Corporate rats everywhere. For your own health and safety, watch out for the rats. Stay away from corporate offices, banks, lobbyists, consultants. This is another fine nest of rats in here. This is the MacIver Institute, not to be confused with MacIver. Okay,
We're gonna cobble together.
MacIver Institute. And this is a fine, oh my gosh, it's another free market voice for Wisconsin. Yay! We can never have enough free market voices in Wisconsin, can we? Think tank that promotes, what do you think? Free markets! Hey, it sounds like freedom for rats to reproduce, if you ask me. They have offices located right here, 44 East Mifflin, number 201. The MacIver Institute is a member of the State Policy Network.
That sounds innocuous, John.
Yeah, which as an important partner of ALEC, an ALEC subsidiary actually, helps coordinate the activities of a wide variety of conservative think tank rats operating at the state level throughout the country. So this is a major rat nest, if I've ever seen.
Excuse me, do you work here?
Yep.
With the MacIver Institute?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So do you know what they were protesting here today?
No clue.
Okay, well their demonstration was about people who work with ALEC and ALEC members. Okay, so the ties to the Bradley Foundation. Is it true that in the past 2 years you've received over $300,000 from the
Yep, we
Bradley
don't comment
Foundation?
on our donors, but if you look at the Bradley Foundation annual report, you will see that they do grant us.
Okay, and they're directly, very closely tied with the ALEC organization, and they are protesting ALEC's influence on the governmental process.
Gotcha.
I was wondering about the Coke. What Coke said about his donation to Americans for Prosperity and the MacIver Institute partnership with Americans for Prosperity. He said that he is directly helping Walker. From my understanding, MacIver Institute and Americans for Prosperity aren't allowed to directly lobby for or against any candidate.
The It's Working, if you're referring to the It's Working television commercials,
Yep.
and the It's Working campaign have absolutely everything to do with the policy changes that are going on here and have been documented in the policy changes.
But nothing
in
to do...
In none of our communications have we mentioned a candidate for office,
So when...
a public politician.
So when David Koch says that he is directly helping Walker, and the money that he spent,
You're going to have to ask him.
okay, the money that he spent went to you, and the money that he's spending to directly help Walker, you're claiming is not to help Walker.
If a donor has a certain motivation to give money to a certain organization, you have to ask that donor. We can't, other people cannot speak for what the motivations for people who donate money. I can tell you that without a doubt, what we've done regarding the It's Working campaign has to do with the public policy. Everything's been fully documented. We're using Legislative Reference Bureau facts and independent reporting.
And is the budget balanced?
The budget right now is balanced, although they do project by next year, if...
By next year or 2012?
By next year, if things don't change, there will be $143 million in the hole.
And how much in the hole were we when Walker launched his budget repair bill?
In the final 2 months of a 2-year budget, they were in the hole over $100 million.
And so before the final 2 months of this 2-year budget, we are already in the hole more than that, is what you're trying to say?
No. No, we are not in the hole right now. They are projecting a budget deficit.
By the end of the 2-year budget?
By the end of the 2-year budget, correct.
We will be more in the hole than when Walker took office.
The difference being, though, is that with over 12 months to deal with it, they're either going to have to make cuts, refinance, or whatever.
Speaking of 12 months to deal with it, the first 6 months of Walker's term as governor, we saw job gains. As soon as Walker's policies took effect, we have seen 7 consecutive months of job losses. Is that working?
The job losses are absolutely troubling, and things are going to have to change in the private sector.
Okay.
We have 4 employees.
Thank you.
We have 4 full-time employees.
And you spent $700,000 this last quarter on TV ads?
We don't comment on the TV. We don't comment on our expenditures on our budget.
Thank you.
The Hamilton Consulting Group!
Sound like rats to me.
This firm is home to many corporate lobbyists, including, Amy Boyer. Oh, Amy. Yes, great Amy Boyer. His lobbying clients include Coke Industries. Let's hear it for Coke. Yay. Excel Energy. Yay. The Wisconsin Mining Association. Woo. Amy Boyer also serves as Alex. Oh, she's on Alex's Wisconsin State Corporate Co-Chair.
Mega rat.
Closely with Co-Chair Brian Wardson of Pfizer Pharmaceuticals. Alex State Legislative Public Sector Co-Chair, Representative Robin Ball.